So today, or last time in May, we talked about kind of what it's like to observe thoughts and how the kind of like impossibility of actually letting go of all attachments. And I was thinking about that more and what other like weird impossible rules there are that are in like meditation and martial arts and things like that. Or just like unachievable things that we're supposed to aspire to. And I was reminded of growing up at the martial arts school I went to. We had 4 basic principles, and one of them was relax completely. And I used to always have a sensei who like I was pretty advanced from a pretty young age just because I started so little, and he always his feedback was just like, oh, good, but relaxed more every time. And I would just get like frustrated thinking like, how much more could I relax with somebody trying to punch me in the face? Like, it doesn't feel very relaxing. And I remember always like struggling as a teen with that feedback because I just feel like, what does that even mean? And one day I might have told this maybe a year ago or something, but this story I think is a nice one. One day he came to the back of the mat and he's like, okay, come here. Because I was getting something wrong just over and over again, and it wasn't really going to improve. And so he came and sat at the back of the mat. He said, okay, like, grab your own finger as hard as you can. And I was like, okay, I will. So I grabbed my finger as hard as I could. And then he was like, sat there watching me do it for a little, and I started to feel kind of dumb, but I kept doing it. And then he was like, how long do you think you could do that? And I was just like, I don't know. Like, as hard as I can, I don't know. As long as I guess I can flex, and then whenever my arm gives out, maybe a few minutes. And he was just like, yeah, it's pretty hard to hold things that tightly, right? With all your might. And I was like, yeah, it is. And so he stuck out his finger and he was like, think of the way a baby would grip somebody, right? They're so ridiculously strong with those tiny hands. And it's not muscle, right? We know it's not muscle. They're just little squishy things. But the way they grab is so instinctual because they grab as if you put your finger in your palm and just wrap from the pinky up. It's like putting your finger in a finger trap, right? When you're in there, there's no resistance because nothing's pulling against it. But right when you pull, it creates like this little suction, right? It's like if you put a wet towel over like a shower pole, right? You see that slap. There's that little bit of friction there. It's in Kung Fu, it's called sticky hands. It's like a type of moving that really sticks to people. But it's not grabbing with pressure, right? So that was the martial arts lesson I got. But I was thinking of relax completely and what that means for holding things and letting go of attachments. And in that little like lesson of holding things more gently to fix my technique that my sensei taught me, I was thinking, I'm not a person who can sever all attachments, right? I'm not like an enlightened person. I'm not somebody who even wants to like not have attachments. I'm pretty comfortable having friends and family, and like I like those loving bonds, right? That's where I'm at right now. But releasing attachments for me right now can be like shifting how I view how I'm holding what I'm holding, and really intentfully holding it gently, right? So if it's in a relationship, I know I like to foster that attachment, that love, that bond with somebody, but it's not an attachment that comes with kind of the ownership, right? The more way that like the capitalistic way to look at relationships as kind of trades, right? And I'm not trying to own the people around me, and I'm not trying to do things just to make sure they're close to me because I'm scared they'll go away. I'm trying to really just ground into this moment and express like mutual love and curiosity in each moment that we meet each other, right? Instead of trying to bind things so closely or label things in a way that would restrict them, right? And so I just thought it was nice to think about that like little gentle grab, and how a lot of the times we don't need to let go of something completely, but we just need to reapproach how we hold it, right? How we hold things more tenderly, how we can caress them more gently and hold them close. When you think about a baby trying to like cling to you, They're never really trying to keep you where you are, right? They're usually just trying to go with you. That's why their like grips are so fluid, because they're just trying to like stay where the warmth is. They're not trying to fight against anything. So I think that's my offering for today, and that's my sharing. Gentle grips, I think, are a nice way to go into summer. Okay.